morning. Right, it's a Wednesday morning, I do believe. I don't know what day of the road trip it is. I'm sure I'll find out later on, but right at this moment, no idea. And we're off to Stornoway because it's pouring with rain, and we don't think we'll see anything when we go off to the lighthouse. That's what we were going to do, go up to the lighthouse here. But instead, we're going to go to Stornoway because there's a museum which will be open and be nice and warm. And of course, the castle that was built by James Matheson. James Matheson of Jardine and Matheson. They ran Hong Kong in the 1840s, 1850s. After the Opium War and so on, they set up the big trading house of Jardine and Matheson. They took opium from India and sold it into China, and James Matheson decided to buy Lewis, as you would. He came from Sunderland, and so I don't see his real connection. Anyway, he bought it from the Mackenzies, I do believe, who had owned it since the 17th century, but he bought it, and the place was a wreck. Yeah, nothing had been done with it, and everybody was starving, literally. Great famine. The potato famine of Ireland has also affected this place. So what did he do? Well, he dispossessed a whole bunch of people, built over their capital ground, and stuck up a big castle, and that's where we're going today. And there is Stornoway Harbour. Till 1 o'clock, it opens at 1.
I'm looking for the Charles MacLeod Butchers, because according to Diana's Hebridean cookery book, that has the best Stornoway black pudding.
And the MacLeods, well, that's a big name here. They're son of Lud, who was a Viking that came and settled here. So the sons of the Luds, that's the MacLeods, as we're pronouncing it now. In fact, most of the names of Stornoway people and Lewis people are derived from Norse names. The Mathesons, MacLeods, the Morrisons, which I find an interesting name. Back in Leeds, Morrisons was the Jewish family that ran the supermarkets and things.
Do you know Morrisons is the major supermarket chain? Mind the puddle.
Yeah, well, there you go. It's still the major supermarket chain. It was a Leeds. It's a Leeds one. But here, the Morrisons aren't Jewish. In fact, Morrisons is derived from, I do believe, I do believe from the Mary of Jesus renown. A Catholic name, so they probably came in later than the others. Right, I'm going to give you the history of this place, or thereabouts. People have been living here forever, and you can find a prehistoric cairn up on the hills of Lewes Castle, and originally settled by Scots and Picts, and then the Viking settlers came in the 8th and 9th century, and the name Stornaway is Norse for steering bay, so they believe. And Lewes Castle is not the first castle to be built here. The original Stornoway Castle was built in the Middle Ages, and Seaforth Lodge was built by the Mackenzies in 1600s. 1847, opium trader St. John James Matheson hired a Glasgow architect Charles Wilson to create a magnificent castle grounds you see today. So there you go. And 1878, James Matheson died, and he passed all on to Lord Lever Brothers, and he purchased it in 1918. He had grand plans for the place, but 6 years later he gave up and gifted it all back to the people of Lewis. So that's why we can enjoy it now. As if you can hear me in this wind. It's okay if you don't have to earn a living, isn't it? If you want your pension fund to go a long way, buy a house up here, sit in it. I don't put much on show of passing trade. It's sort of, you've got to know, haven't you? That's the Free Church. They broke away from the Church of Scotland to be free. Apparently they'd have pitched battles with the Church of Scotland people here. Good.
Obviously, majority of people have you have an itch to go away that you need to scratch at some point. You know, to see what it feels like you can go inside.
And if you want to go over my just be, we have a lot of and different stuff for me. As bad, I mean, you know.
Well, it does seem to be a thing here that the Macaulays would steal the Morrisons' cattle, and the Morrisons would catch them and then hunt them down and kill them all. This is a monument to the last one, the last of those battles, when the Macaulays were returning to Wick with raided Morrison cattle. They were caught in a bloody affray. Zachary Macaulay was killed. Oh. I think here's some of their cattle right here. Yes, we never have photos together. Yes.
Pin, which is their fortress that they built on the sea.
Stand.
Yeah, up by
Yes.
Port of Ness.
Oh, okay.
So we're headed there shortly.
Okay.
But we're just trying to soak up as
So
much.
did you go to Carlaway Brook?
We just got here today,
Okay.
and we're going to drive that tomorrow. We're going to drive
Okay.
the entire west coast.
Oh, okay.
Hey. Right, we're on the beach near to where we're staying in Lewis at the moment, and I thought, oh well, let's go down and get some nice drone shots of nice beach. And of course it's a bit windy and the beach is a bit rough. Anyway, set out drone and one went out and one came back.